If you're like me, you may not be in love with all the defaults that come with Microsoft Word 2016 in terms of font size, font selection, spacing. For example, if I click on the title style here that controls this paragraph, it happens to be this font. Well, I know I can go in manually and change it. I can highlight it, pick a different font, I can pick a different size, I can go up or down arrow, I can change the color. And that might work for one document, but then if I like those settings and want to apply them to another document, it gets a little bit cumbersome. The same is true of how graphics are treated in Microsoft Word. The good news is Microsoft gives you an almost infinite number of ways that you can set all the background defaults for how your document will appear. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to click on the Design tab above the ribbon. And when I click on the Design tab, I'm going to move to the Themes on the left side and click the down arrow. There are 32 built-in themes to Microsoft Word. Watch what happens when I move the mouse from one theme to another. It inherits all the properties built into that theme. It changed the title, it changed the heading, it changed actually the graphics. You see, as I move from one to another, it's different color combinations, different headings, different titles. These are the themes that are built in to Microsoft Word. Now you click on a theme and let go, and now that theme controls that entire document. But the variations don't stop there. Under each theme, you have this document formatting area. And in the document formatting area, you can override the theme with 26 different variations. These are the 26. And as you highlight each of these, or double click, you see that there are very different ways in which you can vary those themes and override the default of any given theme. Some are black and white, some are color. We'll go down to the bottom section here. And so you can change the theme, each theme, 26 different ways just by clicking on the formatting. But there's more than that you can do. If you want to make more changes, I'll click on that one for fun. You can also change the color combinations in the document. When I click on this one, I discover I have 23 different color combinations that I can pick to use in my document. Not only that, if I still want to make more changes in the document, I can click on the Fonts area, and I discover that I have 25 different font combinations. Now, in each font combination, you see two names. Sometimes they're the same, sometimes they're different. The first is the chosen font for the larger text. The second is the font for your smaller or normal text. And sometimes they're using the same kinds of fonts, but if I go down to drag down a bit, here are two different fonts on this particular one, where the font used in the title and the headings is different than the font that's used in normal. I can click down even further, and I'll pick one that was common before, which would be Times New Roman and Arial. Okay, now, so I've changed the different font combinations here as well. And you can go ahead, if you don't like these combinations, and you can change them and build your own combination by going on to Customize Fonts. So it gives you that. But there's even more you can do. If I click on Effects, it happens to give me 15 different effects. Now the effects apply mostly to the graphics. Watch what happens to the names below the pictures as I move from one box, one effect box, to another one. It changes the way the images are shaded. And so I have very different ways in which I can change the effects in my graphics. I also can change the paragraph spacing. I can go from compact to relaxed all the way to double. If I click down, that's double. Now, if I don't like any of the changes I've made on my theme, I can click on the theme area and go reset to theme from template. On the other hand, if I like my theme the way it is, I can actually take all my customizations, all my changes, and I can create a new theme. If I like what I've done so much, I think I want to use this a lot, I'm going to change my paragraph spacing to compact here. If I say, you know, these are the kinds of combinations I really want to use most of the time, I'll pick a black and white one here. I say, I like this. Let's stick with this. I can go set as default, and this will set my look for all new documents. And then we can go back and pick another theme, like the standard Office theme, if I just change my mind. And I can click here and I can say reset to theme from template, and I can set that back to default if I want what comes out of the box with Microsoft Word. So I have almost an infinite number of variations that I can use in terms of themes, formatting options, colors, fonts, effects, and spacing. An amazing array of features that you can use and set and create and save as your own theme if you want, in order to control not only the document you're working on, but future documents you might want to use in Microsoft Word. You can spend hours experimenting with the variations that you find in the template area of Microsoft Word. You can change any or all of them, you can add new ones, and when you find a combination that you really like, you can make it your new default for all future documents. It really brings the power of your choice into Microsoft Word. If you found this exercise helpful, we'd like to ask you to like us and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can receive new lessons as they become available. Thank you for letting us serve you here at the Sharper Turtle.